For those of you who are concerned about your hearing, preventing your hearing loss, or maybe you've already lost some of your hearing and you want to know what you can do, or maybe you know somebody that is struggling with this, I definitely want you all to know about these three things that are very important. And it also applies to those people who have tinnitus. So there's three very interesting things that have been researched on this that I think everybody has a right to know. And the first one I want to share is lion's mane mushrooms. I'm a big fan of these, obviously. I'm finding that there's so many benefits for mental health and for mental cognitive abilities. But also, I was delighted to find this double-blinded, randomized, placebo-controlled trial that was showing benefits for hearing. They were showing pure tone audiometry was improved with the lion's mane mushrooms. Speech recognition was ameliorated by the mushrooms. There's so many benefits to these, but specifically help with hearing. And here's what's interesting. They were more effective for patients aged over 65 than those under 65. So if you know somebody who's over 65 and they're worried about their hearing or their hearing's not as great, maybe share with them this video or just tell them about this article, which I will leave in the links below. The second thing that I think is super important is magnesium. I remember learning years ago that the Israeli army was giving magnesium to the soldiers before they would fire their weapons to help protect their hearing, and they found some very interesting things. Now, this was, again, a double-blinded, placebo-controlled trial, and they were given magnesium aspartate. Now, that's a single form, and it may have been great for this study purposes, but I would imagine that a whole food form would be even better because they were showing how this was helpful in reducing the permanent hearing loss induced by noise exposure specifically. Now, this is important because we have about 50% of the population is known to be low in magnesium. So why not just find a good way to make sure you're getting all of the magnesium? I would definitely encourage a whole food source. My favorite that I take is EZ Mag from Standard Process because it's just buckwheat and Swiss chard, and that's it. So you're getting all these other these things that are in the foods that are going to give you more nutrients. So maybe just put a little more attention on making sure you have this if this is where you're starting to be concerned. And the third one I want to share with everybody is specific to tinnitus, because that is something that I hear a lot of people concerned about. Now, this isn't the only thing. There are many things you can do, but here's something you should definitely know about. The herb Ginkgo Biloba often helps with tinnitus in spite of a much quoted 2001 study that showed no effect. The problem with that study was that the dose was far too low at 150 milligrams daily, and the correct dose is 240 milligrams twice a day. More than 24 studies show the power of ginkgo to help us with tinnitus. So just a really quick video to let those of you know who may be concerned about your hearing loss or starting to have some level of that, or somebody you know, here's three things that you may want to look into and add into your life in a very simple way that could make all the difference for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.